Sophie, what's going on? I am still trying to fix this stream real quick, but we actually have some really good games here. Chelsea Barcelona is going to be the main one paying attention to, but City Leverkusen and Newcastle Marseille as well. Why do I kind of feel like Greenwood's going to score like 2 goals against Newcastle? Garnacho getting the start for Chelsea. I've not been impressed with him in a Chelsea jersey. I'm not going to lie. I think I've only really seen him have like one good performance. Cucurella, Chalobah, Fofana, Gusto, Caicedo, Reece James in midfield. Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, Estevao, and they're playing Pedro Neto at striker. John, what's going on, man? Dude, what are the plays for today? He says, Sub Troy, I'm rooting for Barca. I'll try to keep you posted on the other games. Yeah, I have the City Leverkusen and then this one on, but I want to hear the updates on the Newcastle game. My rib is killing me right now. Balde, Kubarsi, Araujo, Koundé, Firmino, Eric de Jong, Fernand, Lewandowski, Lamine. I kind of think Chelsea's going to win this one. Rashford on the bench. Kind of wanted to see him start. I'm sure he'll come off the bench at some point. Imagine he just replicates that banging free kick he scored. Ain't no way Rashford's taking free kicks for Barcelona, though. I took over 3.5 goals for this game, and both teams to score and over 2.5 on a parlay. What's the score prediction? I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Like, this game's probably going to be high scoring. I'm going to say... I know I just said Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea's going to win. But I could also see like a 3-1 Barcelona as well. Like, if I was to bet on it, I would predict a 3-1 Barcelona win. But, like, I just got a weird feeling in my stomach that Chelsea could get a result here. We're going to see goals, though. At least I hope so. We don't want to see some dead-ass game. Ray, what's good, my man? He says, yo, Troy, help me. Oh, shit. Little fake start there. And here we go. He says, yo, Troy, help. I'm stuck in a toxic relationship. Her name is Manchester United. Bro, I'm just, like, so back and forth with how I feel about, like, the current team, how I feel with Ruben, how I even just feel about that Everton game in general. Because just hearing from what everybody was saying online about, you know, so many people just blaming the formation and the system, and like they're valid in what they're saying. Like, you know, I understand like the main criticism is, why are you playing with 3 center backs when you're playing against 10 men? But like, when you honestly watch that game, you're telling me with just those players on the field and how their attitude was in the game and just like their work rates and just the attitude in general. Like, you're telling me it didn't even really matter what formation we played. That result was going to happen no matter what formation we were playing, no matter what system, no matter if we had a fucking completely different coach. We desperately, the other, oh, what the hell? Was that Chalobah? I think he just stamped on Lewandowski's foot. Threw himself to the ground. Let's see the replay on this. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's intentional, really, but he definitely just a stamp on him. A little bit on his ankle. Talk about needing 6-7 signings. You forgot we were broke? Bro, we're never broke. They said we were broke in the summer and, what, spent over, like, what, 150 mil, something like that? So if he's saying 3-2... John's saying 3-2 as well. But you know what it is with like betting especially? And probably this is what I'm going to do with majority of my bets moving forward. I'm going to go away from what everybody thinks is going to happen, because usually the opposite of what everybody thinks is going to happen usually ends up happening. So watch this game end up being like a 0-0 or a 1-1, something like that. Even though it's kind of high intensity right off the bat. But no, watching that game, the biggest takeaway, obviously the midfield isn't good enough, but the biggest takeaway is our wingbacks are crap. They're crap. All of them are crap. The only one who's good is Ahmed. Mezraoui, not a good wing. I like Mezraoui. He'd be good as just like a proper right back. Look at Esteval coming in here, trying to get the cross off, blocked out for a corner for Chelsea. Chelsea fans loving it. Mezraoui, good at right back. Center back, I like him as well. But wing back, no. He's not really that good going forward, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, great opportunity. Chelsea are up 1-0. And the referee, I think, is saying this is disallowed. I'm not sure why. It looked like it would be onside. Handball, they're calling. Handball on who? Celebrations paused. Referee makes the decision himself, calls for a handball. VAR's going to have a look at it. Can we see a replay, though? I don't even know whose hand this went off. Was it a handball? They're calling this on Fofana? Oh, it did. It originally did go off his... It went off his chest into his arm. It's a good call by the ref, to be honest. Benito, what's going on, bro? Don't bottle this. That's so unfortunate. That would have been huge for the over. Nah, I still think Barca's going to win, Benito. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea win. But I think I'm going to go with the Barca 3-1 prediction. Good start from Chelsea, though. But going back to the United game, Xerxes, I'm actually, like, I don't want to be too critical on, like, someone like Xerxes, because I actually do think he's a good player. I don't like, his work rates aren't the greatest. But, like, I'll also, like, kind of give him a break that he hasn't played in how long? So, like, oh my goodness, this is a huge opportunity, and he just missed. Fernan Torres hits it wide. That was an easy finish right here. 5 minutes in, it already could be one goal each. Poor giveaway by Reece James. Easy opportunity to put Barcelona up 1-0, and he can't get it on target. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Luke, what's going on, man? He says, sorry, I haven't been here much. I've been busy. That's all good, bro. It's good to hear you've been, you're in here now, man. I hope you've been doing well. This game's been crazy. And imagine just with this start, too, if this ends up being a low-scoring game. Newcastle 1-0 against Marseille already. Who scored? This format less exciting but more fair, do you agree? Dare I say it's more exciting? Like, there's been some crazy games with this new Champions League format. And, like, I feel like it is kind of tight to, like, the final game. Because that's what it was like last year. Like, the old Champions League format, I feel like it was pretty easy to, like, predict the groups. Harvey Barnes scored again? Dude, why is he on fucking fire right now? Chelsea versus Barca, it's a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. Dude, that game was a disgrace, though. I don't even think I don't honestly think I've seen a more disgraceful game than that one in my life. Like, if that game happened today, there's no way that referee, and maybe, dude, that referee, like, I'm sure did get investigated from that game, because there's no way you watch that game back and, like, you watch that and think the referee's, like, not completely, might as well put a Barcelona jersey on. Chelsea versus Barca is a classic, to be honest. Caicedo, Barca player, saying he went out of bounds. Finds Reece James, top of the box, has a pop. Decent effort. Why does Ter Stegen not play for Barcelona? He doesn't even play for Germany either. Oh, Balde somehow gets the pass off wide to Fernan Torres. Cross into the box. Goes off the back of Gusto. He has no idea where the ball is. Back to Fernan Torres. Bad giveaway here. Reece James might try to start a counter-attack here. Plays Pedro Neto in behind. Going out to the right-hand side. He's got two defenders in front of him. Waiting for some support. Switches the play. Is that Garnacho? Garnacho's shite. He doesn't have blonde hair anymore. He's terrible now, Troy. Wait, who are we talking about? Who's terrible? Oh my goodness, Gusto. What are you doing? Phil, what's going on, my man? Is Rashford injured? He's on the bench. I thought he'd be starting this game, too. He would have scored that opportunity that Fernan Torres had. Ter Stegen's terrible. Oh, Ter Stegen, yeah. Is he? I mean, I don't really watch too much fucking Barcelona, but... They don't still have Szczesny, too, do they? He's really bad now. It's so weird, man. Did he just get like that Onana curse? Oh my goodness, look at this run from Lamine Yamal. Oh, if this goes back to him, this would be a disgusting goal. Barcelona still fine for it. Keeping it alive. Fernan Torres tries a shot. Blocked. Chelsea trying to clear. Crimson, what's going on, man? Really worried about Barca right now? This has been a pretty back and forth game. Like, I kind of like Reece James in midfield. Barca will win 3-0. Nah, Chelsea got to get at least one goal. Like, I kind of see Garnacho scoring. And maybe, like, I feel like it might be written in the stars for Rashford to get a goal off the bench. Is this Milinkovic-Savic Napoli goalkeeper, the brother from the midfielder we've been linked every year? I'm not actually sure. I know who you're talking about. The guy, who is he playing? He was playing for Lazio, wasn't he? This central midfielder, right? I'm not actually sure. But I kind of feel like that's like a pretty common like Serbian name. Guten Tag, RNG, my man. What's going on, bro? Dude, honestly, like now that we've slept on it, like, and been able to like take it all in of what happened in the Everton game yesterday, like what are your honest thoughts moving forward for United? Because, like, I was, like, so upset and, like, oh my goodness, Reece James, what are you doing? Hold that thought for a second. Holy shit, chance here. Potentially for Barcelona. Bobbles it in his feet a little bit for Hernan Torres. Chelsea able to get back. Lofted ball out wide from De Jong. Lamine Yamal, 2 Chelsea defenders on him. They're not trying to give him any space. I was like pissed off with like certain players' performances, like Xerxes and like Mezraoui and like those guys. But these guys also, you know, I'm gonna try and give them the benefit of the doubt and just like give them the excuse of they haven't played in a while and like they don't have the match sharpness. I think Ruben is definitely partially to blame. But, like, it all comes down from us not being prepared from the start of the season. Like, our squad is not good enough. Unless we have, like, our full, strongest starting 11, our squad is shit. Like, we just can't score goals. Just Google it. He is his brother. Yeah, dude. How old is even that, like, the center midfield Milinkovic-Savic? Because he ended up going to Saudi. But we need a midfielder like him. Villarreal 1-0. Counter debate up in here. What's going on, man? Lamine Yamal, little dink over the top. Don't know exactly what he was looking for there. Wait, no goal offside? No goal in the Villarreal game? Ruben is partially to blame. Is Troy changing the Ruben out? I am not changing the Ruben out, but like I can agree. I don't know. Like he should have changed from the 3 center backs, and like we should have tried to get more people forward, considering we were playing against 10 men. Like I think that was pretty obvious. But at the same time, who do you have? Who do you have in terms of forwards on the bench? You got fucking Mason Mount, and then you have fucking Shea Lacey. Like, was anything actually, anybody on the bench or an actual system change, was it really going to actually get us a goal or change anything in that game? The players were shocking. The players literally looked like they all went on fucking vacation and hadn't touched a fucking football the entire time when the international break was going on. It was fucking pathetic. And it honestly really comes down. And Bumo was kind of ghosting too. But like it is really the wingbacks. When I was watching it the entire time, I'm just like, I didn't even really think, like it's not great the midfield with Bruno and Casemiro. But the main, oh my goodness. Firmino, I think, just got his fucking head taken off. Oh, no, he's all right. Actually, he gave him a little whack with his glove. I thought he, like, kneed him in the head at first, but I think he just missed. But then he wraps around and whacks him in the head. 3 center backs against 1 striker, bro. Yeah, I know. Like, and then you bring on Dallo. But Dorgu wasn't good either. Like, the wingbacks are fucking terrible. They break everything down. They don't do their jobs. They don't fucking cross balls in. Like, it's just horrible. Troy, I have to take my kid to her martial arts class now, but I enjoyed the match. That said, couldn't Amorim had moved one of the center backs into DM coverage role and then sent Bruno up front? I agree with you, Stuart, honestly, and I read your comment from yesterday, and like honestly, you were spot on with what you were saying. Like I do agree. As much as I'm not saying like Ruben out or whatever, and this isn't even the first time. Like there's been several games where poor management by Ruben has cost us points. I can admit that. There are like he's not like the fucking perfect manager. I will admit that. I just want to see, the end product of what his system has to offer, and I don't think we're actually going to see that until we get proper wingbacks. Like honestly, the most important fucking positions in that system are the wingbacks, and they're the fucking worst players on our team, apart from Ahmed. And like honestly, anytime Ahmed's not playing wingback, we just look fucking horrendous. Same thing when we don't have Cunha as well. Just in the final third, it just looks. When we get into the final third, it just looks, and players are running forward. They're doing it with like no belief that they're actually gonna like beat a man. They're just kind of, like I was saying yesterday, they're just going through the motions. And even there's sometimes, I know Xerxes came close with a couple headers, but it's just like 50-50 balls that he's just like pretending to go up for. When you watch Šeško play up there, he's battling for everything. Xerxes, he's just jumping just to say he jumped. There's no actually belief. There's no actually intensity to win any balls. Mezraoui he looks so rusty. So many of his passes were absolutely shocking. But we need signings in January. Bad. Yeah, Stuart, take care, man. I appreciate you coming in here. Vic, what's going on, man? Liverpool and United in the mud. Dude, everybody's fucking in the mud. Ooh, look at this ball through. Oh, keeper Garcia comes out, reads it beautifully, boots it away. Gusto gets there first. That's got to be 1-0 Chelsea. Still 0-0 in the City Leverkusen game. We're already 20 minutes in. Pickford's save on Xerxes' header was good. Yeah, like the first one where he actually like had him at full stretch, like that was a good header. But I forgot what the exact final shots were, but I swear it was like something like 25. How do you get 25 shots? You have like 70% possession. You're playing against 10 men, and you can't score one goal? We are bad at breaking down the low block, man. We can't. Every single time a team plays a low block against us, we just settle for these shitty crosses to literally nobody. And then the times where we need to cross it, when we actually have Šeško playing, we don't. Like, it's just so confusing. Troy, which midfielders do you want United to get? Midfield is the biggest weakness by far on United. I like Elliot Anderson. I'm not going to lie. I think he would be a good signing for us. I think the price tag might be a little bit crazy. I like the idea of that Stiller guy from the Bundesliga. I like Adam Wharton. Who else would be good? I feel like there's other players I've said in the past that I just can't remember right now. But it's not just midfield. Like midfield definitely is a big issue. But honestly, I'm saying the wing backs are the biggest issue. They're so fucking bad on both ends of the field. It's honestly almost playing like 2 red cards how bad they are. Like if it's Dorgu left wing back, Dallo right wing back, or Dallo Mezraoui, or fucking any one of those combinations, the only actual wing back that's actually any good is Ahmed. No way, Leverkusen up 1-0. Here it is right here. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Right in the bottom right corner. City are washed. Vic, I'm sorry. Today you will see how real football is played instead of your second-rate club as City go down 1-0. Vic, what are you saying now, please? Don't hide. Come on. Take it back. Let me hear it. And that's actually kind of your fault. I think you just jinxed that right there. Oh my goodness, Chelsea up 1-0. They're asking for a flag. No way this isn't going to count again. Flag does come up. Enzo Fernandez again not going to count. Somehow we do not have a goal in this game yet. Should be at least 3. Let's see this. You know what? This is going to be tight. Fernan Torres, I think, might be close keeping him on. I think he's the closest one. Wait, who are they saying touched was offside? Chalaba, I think. Fuck. If it was Enzo, I think it would have counted. It is being checked by VAR. Are they calling Chalaba off? Chalaba's off, but like, does it touch him? Yeah. This is offside. Because even if it doesn't touch him, he is interfering with play there. Yeah, he definitely is interfering with play there. Honestly, the Prem wasn't as bad like this since Leicester won the league. I don't necessarily think it's... Would you say it's bad, or would you just say that like the whole league as a whole is better, so it's harder for the teams? Like there's just not as much dominance at the top. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's better for the league when it's closer. Holy shit, look at this. Pedro Neto in behind. Can Chelsea actually finally get a goal? There's the right-footed shot, and it's fucking shocking by Pedro Neto. Couldn't get it on target, just blasted over the net. Gusto does very well to battle for that right there. Lovely weighted pass by Esteval. Pedro Neto, man. Crazy. It's not bad. The whole league is much better. The top teams aren't as good. Yeah, I would agree in that. Oh yeah, change the scoreboard for the City game. Oh, wrong one. Barca offside trap is crazy as United's onside trap. Bro, imagine inventing the onside trap. Look at Esteval, man. Oh my goodness, look at the footwork here by Esteval. Enzo Fernandez playing it wide to Garnacho. What is he going to do? Tries to go past Koundé. Cuts it back. Dude, Garnacho sucks. De Jong just passes it right to Caicedo, though. Enzo shot. Blocked. Dude, what am I doing, man? I'm fucking having a shocker. I just gave City a goal. There we go. I wouldn't hate Chelsea winning the league. It's the thought of Garnacho being a Premier League champion before Bruno irks me. Yeah, that would be crazy. I just don't like Arsenal's most likely going to win the league. Unless if Chelsea beat Arsenal, that's a statement win right there. Bodo Glimt up against 1-0 against Juventus right now. Dude, isn't the snow in that game like absolutely ridiculous right now? Garnacho, cut back. Enzo Fernandez. Oh my goodness, was that going in? I think it might have been going wide. No, that was going wide. Balde just blocks it, puts it over the bar. Play the corner short. Garnacho into Cucurella. Tons of space. Oh my goodness, and it somehow bobbles in. And is it Enzo Fernandez? No, it is Pedro Neto, and this one is going to count. Chelsea up 1-0. We finally have a goal in this game. Wow. They honestly deserve that. They deserve the lead. Yeah, Reza deserved. Dude, that just pinballed like off back and forth off the same guys like 3 times and then went in. Who did that actually go in off of, though? Oh, it's Cucurella. Cucurella's got to be offside here. He's got to be offside. There's no way he's not. Pedro Neto with a little bit of a chop finish. Isn't Neto on the bench? No, he's starting a striker. I'm pretty sure Cucurella's offside. This game just won't actually have a real goal here. It's been like 3 disallowed goals for Chelsea. It's ridiculous. I haven't even seen the final VAR decision yet, but I know this is going to be called offside. He was well offside. They've given it... What? How on earth was that not offside? And they've given it as a Koundé own goal. Chat, have I lost my mind, chat? Like, what? He looked comfortably offside. He kicked it in. So we got 1-0 in the Chelsea game, 1-0 for Leverkusen, and what, 1-0 for Newcastle still? And Juventus down 1-0. Oh my goodness, Chelsea in behind again. What is going on with Barcelona right now? Chelsea having their way with him. It's lovely by Enzo Fernandez. He's having a brilliant performance. Finds Garnacho out wide. Can he settle this? He's going to look for the shot himself. I thought that might have been a handball. Reece James. Ooh, that's not a bad effort whatsoever. Just over the bar. Chelsea are absolutely smothering them right now. Barcelona don't know what to do. Enzo Fernandez is pulling him apart. Luis, what's going on, man? Crimson says Koundé has literally been Santa Claus lately for Barcelona, just giving gifts. I feel like Barcelona's defense is like kind of too weak. Like Araujo is big, but I don't even think he plays majority of the time, does he? How is that not offside, but against Grimsby it was? What the hell was Pep doing selecting this team? I haven't even seen... I have the game on, but I've mainly been paying attention to this Chelsea-Barca game. I don't even know what lineup City's even playing. Now they cook in Barca. Kubarsi, he originally stops it, and he kicks it from under his feet. Chelsea, a perfect example how important a top-class midfielder is, but United ignores that every year. Phil, what are your thoughts on, like, who exactly would you want, like, number 1 options for a central midfielder? Like, would you prefer... Because I feel like Elliot Anderson is the better option. But would you rather... He's going to be, like... I feel like he's going to be, like, 80 to 100 million or something stupid like that. Where Adam Wharton still, I feel like, would be a solid option, but much cheaper. Because we need... Like, I don't think we should just necessarily break the bank on one player. And for multiple reasons. One, the main one, being because we need multiple players in multiple positions. But also, every time we do break the bank on a player like that, it never works out. Rajo's good, but he gasses out quick. Did City just score? Dude, what is this lineup? Lewis, Bob? Crazy. Speaking of Rajo, just gets a yellow card. Give me Adam Wharton. I kind of like the idea of Adam Wharton, too. I honestly think we need another center back too. Like we need like a Maguire replacement. Because it's like Euro just needs to get stronger. If Euro could put on some size, then that would be perfect. But we need like a Bastoni. Honestly, would be perfect. Somebody of that nature, at least. Oh. Yamal, top of the box. No real power generated behind the shot. Straightforward for the keeper. We need two. I'd love Wharton plus a Fred kind of engine. Yeah, like a... Well, hopefully somebody a little bit better than Fred. More like a Conte. But I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to think of somebody who's like that in today's football. Who's like that in the Prem? That realistically like would come to United. Esteval, couple step overs. Over onto his left foot. Ferran Torres, kind of with a poor giveaway here. Flag goes up for offside. Shot from Garnacho saved anyway. Why are Leverkusen able to play out from the back so easily, but they are also scared of crossing, which is good for us? I eat Nori down injured right now for City. Oof. Hell, that one's not going to feel good. Lamine Yamal onto his right foot, trying to get past Cucurella. It's good defending by him. I think it's a corner, though. Really good defending by Cucurella. Wait, did he save the corner? Is it a goal kick? I think it is a goal kick. Ball over the top. Marmouche stretches for it just too far in front of him. He's trying to hype up the City crowd. Wharton, why don't you bend me over, Troy? Bend me over. Dude, we need him. He's going to be on to bigger and better things. What can I say? We need... Yeah, like Wharton and like who's an engine? You know who I actually have always really liked is the Villa Onana. I forgot what his first name was, but I've always liked him. Dude, Phil literally said the exact same thing, and I swear to God I said that like that was a straight up coincidence, and I said that literally just before he put that in. That's actually insane. I think that's a sign that we should get him. Don't think it's possible to pipe up no fans. Amadou, yeah, that's what his name is. Yeah, I like him. We need someone who can utilize Cunha, Sheshko, and Ahmed's crazy potential. Amorim, Howes and Bumo is our best goal scorer. I know, and like Cunha, I feel like is someone like once he actually gets comfortable in the team, I think he's someone who's going to score a lot of goals for us. I really like Cunha. I just really hope he doesn't deal with like he isn't one of these players that gets consistently injured, because he's already missed a lot of games. This is like unrealistic, but like I would also love like a fucking Vitinha or João, like honestly. I really don't hope that they don't play like all their prime years at PSG. Because imagine how good Vitinha would be in this Barcelona team. Gusto coming forward with a bit of space here. Esteval over to the right. Gives it to him, cuts into on his left foot. Has Pedro Neto in the midfield. He's going to think about a shot, fakes it. He's going to go wide to Garnacho. Garnacho into the box. Closed down by 3 Barcelona players. Nowhere to go. Forced backwards. Cucurella wide to Enzo. And it's freaking offside. I think you replace Casemiro, then you keep Bruno higher up the field. Yeah, honestly, we need a central midfielder bad, because like especially in this moment, and like let's say Šeško's injured, like right now, and you could play Bruno in the 10. I feel like you could play Mbeumo as a striker. You play Mount as a striker. You could play any Mount, Cunha, or Mbeumo could all play as a striker. Ahmed has to stay as a right wing back. Like his best position is at right wing back. And then play Bruno in the 10. But like you need someone to replace Bruno. Ugarte's shite. Like he just needs to go. Mainu, he's not doing it for us. Battle of the midfielders this summer will be crazy. I'm very interested to see what this team's gonna play like once we actually bring in proper wingbacks, proper midfielders. Because I think we could definitely do better at center back. Like the 10s are sorted. We have more than enough 10s. I think that's obvious. Could do with a backup striker as well. I think the center backs for the most part are solid. Maguire. How old is Maguire? He should be looking to get replaced. You definitely need more of a physical center back, because other than De Ligt and Maguire are the only ones that I would consider like proper physical center backs. Martinez has like a physical style of play, but obviously he's like fucking 5 feet tall. So like there's a bit of a limit to that physicality. Obviously not great in the air either. Why do we only have Šeško and he scored only 2? I mean, I think we just give him time, and even just because he doesn't necessarily score goals yet, I don't like that doesn't mean he's playing bad. Like he's still effective in the game. And like he's good at holding up the ball. It would have been interesting to see if he was fit for that game, what actually would have happened. Technically, Ruben's system is actually a 5-2-3 more than a 3-4-3. I mean, I think like it's supposed. You're right, John. Honestly, like it's supposed to be a 3-4-3, but then when the game's actually going on, it's just a 5. It's a 5-2-3 because the wingbacks don't go forward because they don't possess the skill to do it. Ahmed is literally the only one. Mazraoui, no. Dallo, no. Dorgu, barely. Like fucking. He's got pace. That's about it. Like he's got a long way to go, and it would be nice for him to actually have like a proper experienced wing back that's actually like, because he can't be the first choice, man. Like he's too young. He's not experienced enough. He doesn't. Oh my goodness, is this going to be called as a foul? It is. He's just not good enough right now to be a starting left wing back for United. I think he's got a lot of potential. But if we had someone experienced for him to learn off of, he would definitely benefit massively off that. Rashford is just waiting for his chance to get on the field here. Definitely got to put him on at halftime. Like, he would have scored that chance Fernand Torres had. Could have done with Maguire up front against Everton last 15 minutes. He probably would have scored those headers that Xerxes didn't. I forgot who it was, but somebody asked me if I thought United was going to beat Palace away. It's like one of those things. Holy shit, late challenge on Cucurella. That was gross, and Araujo's already on a yellow, and he is gone. Oh my goodness. From bad to worse for Barcelona, the captain gets sent off. Chelsea could take advantage here. I feel like this is bad for the over, though. What are your thoughts, John? I feel like this is honestly worse for the over. Five 5-2-3 to avoid conceding a lot of goals. I mean, I don't really think our issue is defending so much anymore. Like, okay, yeah, Lemens should have done better on the goal. But for the most part, he's fucking a trillion times better than Onana. And, you know, that's going to happen to any goalkeeper. Any goalkeeper are going to have moments like that. I think we are like pretty decent defensively. It's just scoring goals. Like, that is our issue. That has been our issue for like the fucking past like 2 years. Cannot score goals. That's actually been our issue for like fucking more like 5 to like 7 years, honestly. Like, we've had like glimpses of guys who have came in and like scored consistent goals, but we really haven't had like just that guy up front that you know is going to score like every single game. We felt that with Ronaldo a little bit. We felt it with Ibra. Other than that, like, you got to go all the way back to fucking Van Persie. Like, Martial, I feel like he's a good player. I like Martial, but he definitely underperformed at United, especially for what he was going to be, considering he had a fucking Ballon d'Or clause in his contract. You know, when he was on, but just, again, his consistency, that's what this team is just begging out for. And that's what we need for signings moving forward. Guys who are consistently good. Not guys who are literally good once a month. Palace goal differential +7, United's 0. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd say Palace is by far the favorite going into that game. I just think it's a case of United can win it. Will they win it is a different question. Oh, wow. Like, anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League. Do you think Premier League teams on average are the strongest in Europe? Absolutely. I mean, I feel like that's been clear like these past couple campaigns, like from like the semifinals to the finals, there's always like multiple English teams in fucking, whether that's fucking Champions League, Europa League, or Conference League. Halftime whistle though. 1-0 in both games. Do we have an update on the Juventus game? Are they still down 1-0? Would you rather Chelsea or Arsenal win the league? You see, I got like some people in my comments like telling me that like, and it's also different for me, you know, obviously because I'm a foreign fan. I understand the history of like City and Liverpool and the rivalry and all that stuff, and I don't like those. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean I don't not like I don't like those clubs. Don't get me wrong, but just like what's going on in the present and what I care about in the present, I would actually prefer City to win the league over Arsenal. Just because the way that I see it, every time City wins the league, it's almost like voided in my head because they're cheating scumbags. So I don't really care that much. Like, it doesn't mean anything, you know? Whereas Arsenal, if they win the league, like, it would just be unbearable. And it would also just be kind of embarrassing. Because if City win the league, then it's like, okay, you know, they're supposed to win the league. They have a fucking disgusting team and fucking one of the greatest managers of all time. Where United spent so much money over the years. The fact, like, if they, since 2013, like going forward, post-Fergie era, if they're capable, if they win the league before we do, then that's just fucking embarrassing. That's the way I see it. So that's why I don't want them to win the league, mainly, apart from the addition that just their fan base would be unbearable. What can Barca do to turn this around, I wonder? Marcus Rashford maybe, but that red card is probably cooked them. But still 1-0. They could come back. But to answer your question, would I rather Chelsea or Arsenal? I would rather Chelsea. Because I kind of answered about City. Dortmund 1-0. And it actually has nothing to do with who I dislike more as a club, because like historically, I actually hate Chelsea the most out of any Premier League club. Who scored for Dortmund? Don't rule Sunderland out of the title race yet? Honestly, if they just make the top half of the table, like that would be massive for them. Because the majority of the people said they were going to get relegated. Norwich up 1-0. Watford 1-1 against Preston. Derby 1-0. Stoke 3-0 at halftime. What is the championship table even looking like right now? Is fucking Coventry still going crazy? Oh, 7 points clear. Middlesbrough in second, Stoke third. I'd love to see Stoke back in the Prem. Middlesbrough's a no for me. Is Carrick still at Middlesbrough? If he's still there, then maybe for him. Then yeah, I'll want that for him. Dude, that's honestly a Carrick in this United team. He is still there. Bristol up in fourth? That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with West Brom, man. They're just falling apart. And same even with Norwich, too. Like, how are Norwich in 23rd? Aren't they usually fucking by the top? They're always freaking going up, coming back down. Would you swap Fernandes for Vitinha at United in a heartbeat? Fernandes is what? Is fucking like 30, 31. Vitinha's like got to be younger than 25. He's right on 25. Give me Vitinha all day, man. Vitinha's disgusting. Guresi is insane, man. He would have been an absolute steal. What's his value? Like, would you rather him over Šeško? And I feel like he's a little bit older too, isn't he? Is he that who scored for Dortmund though? Guressi, 29 years old. I don't even know. How old is Šeško? 22, dude. He's so young, man. New Wolves boss was literally the former Middlesbrough manager. Dude, can anybody even save Wolves though? Like, why would anybody want that Wolves job? It's a rainy night in Stoke. Okay, do we have any updated predictions for how these games are going to end? I think Chelsea go on to win this. I honestly feel like the over is not going to hit, but I think Chelsea will score like at least one more probably. I'll say 2-0 Chelsea. Actually, I'll say 2-1. I see Rashford off the bench getting a goal. City, I don't know. I didn't even, apparently Vic was saying that they're playing a shocking lineup, so let's even see this. Savinho, Bob, Kushinov, Ake, Trafford. Oh, but they got all their big boys on the bench. They could go on second half and save it if they wanted to, I'm sure. Juventus still haven't even won a game in the Champions League yet. They have 3 draws, 1 loss, and they're currently losing at half right now. Remember that Mata assist to RVP at the Stoke Stadium years ago? Everyone thought United were back. I honestly don't remember. He would have been a perfect backup. I think he had a release clause for about 15 million at Stuttgart. Guressi. But would he play, like, would he want to play as a backup though? Because I think he's a top, like, he's definitely a top striker. I like that we've been linked with Adeyemi from Dortmund. That would be cool. But fuck it, at this point, just get a Troy Parrott, man. Get anybody. Okay, I need to refill my water. I'll be right back. I definitely remember the Stokes 7-1 versus Liverpool for Gerrard's last game. I remember that as well. It's crazy that he actually scored, though, that one. Dude, Enzo Fernandez, like, the guy deserves some respect on his name. He's actually starting to really live up to his price tag. He has been balling out. And, like, honestly, if this is the Chelsea we are going to see for the rest of the season, like, maybe they could have a chance of winning the league. And I would prefer that if I was Chelsea. Counter debate, I didn't even like clue into this. He said I would rather Arsenal win because I'm a Londoner. Isn't that just the fucking same thing? City players coming out for the second half. Pep giving Stones a little bit of a talking to. Barcelona are cooked. Dude, Barcelona are so cooked. I want to actually see them put Rashford on at halftime, though. Because, like, I want to be able to like Rashford again. Like, I do hate on him a little bit still. But, like, once he, like, fully permanently leaves, then I'll just be able to be like, okay, go on and do your thing. Because I do want to see him actually be successful. I do like Rashford. I just don't like him at United. I'm done. I want us to move on, and I want him to move on. Like trying to make it work with Rashford at United is like just trying to make it work with like your toxic ex-girlfriend. Like there's just no point. Like I forgot who it was. I think it was Ray. He literally said, "Please help me. We need advice on dealing with a toxic relationship, and that relationship is Manchester United." Like it's just the same every time. I mean, to be fair, this time, this is the like. We've had false hope a lot of the times in the past just because we get false hope just off winning just one game. Now we go 5 games unbeaten. And actually maybe have like an actual reason to have some hope this time. And then it just gets snatched away. And fucking shit result against Everton at home down to 10 men. It's just this happens all the time, and it'll probably continue to happen, and we all seem surprised when it does happen. But is it really that surprising anymore? I want Rafinha back healthy. I miss him. Yeah, he's had a crazy... since the change from him going to Barcelona, he has turned into an absolutely ridiculous player. He is thriving so well at Barcelona. And I'm not that he was bad at Leeds, but I'm hoping Rashford could have the same type of thing. And I'm really surprised he didn't start this game. Haaland warming up for City. I think Pep's seen enough. He's looking to make these changes. Matías Núñez as well. And Cherky, I think I just saw. Has Leverkusen actually sorted it out, though, since they sacked Ten Hag? And I don't know who they even replaced him with as a manager. Dude, Grimaldo would be such a nice fucking wingback for us. Chelsea looking to make a substitution here at halftime. Santos for Gusto. I thought Gusto was playing well. And here he is. We get to see him full 45 minutes. Marcus Rashford on for Fernan Torres. Can he change the game here? 10-man Barcelona. They bring on Rashford to save him. Go on, Marcus. Yeah, he scored twice against Newcastle. In Newcastle, why would you not play? Like, you gotta play Rashford against the English teams in the Champions League. Casper, dude, I'm definitely gonna butcher this name. Hjulmand, Leverkusen manager. Why does that name sound familiar? Who was he managing before? I think I'm thinking of like the Sporting center midfielder. City has become far too dependent on Haaland. True. You think them losing De Bruyne as well surely has played a big part in the not a complete downfall, but a slight downfall for the City team. Juventus equalized 1-1. Who scored? Was it Jonathan David? Oh shit, dude! I forgot to start the timer. It's all right. It's a little bit behind, but it's all right. It's like 35 seconds behind. We're chilling. Holy shit, I haven't drank like any water all day. I feel like I was dying. Free kick for Chelsea. Deep. Reece James going to play it short. Caicedo switch it over to the left. Fernandes wide to Garnacho. Thought about taking on Koundé. Frankie de Jong going to come back and help defensively. Caicedo over the top. Finds Garnacho again. Tried to put a one-time ball in there for Pedro Neto, but just didn't make a good connection on it and put it right in the hands of the keeper. Very well done from Cucurella here. Openda. Openda's solid. He was the coach for Denmark national team. Yeah, that's the most Danish name I've ever heard. Enzo Fernandez brought down. He does get the free kick. Frankie de Jong doesn't agree. I honestly thought it was a bit light as well. I think he just lost his footing and fell to the ground. He didn't even really pull him there. They were perfect oiled machines some seasons ago. Now they're just oiled. I think it's better for the league that it is like this. But now, because of this, we're going to see Arsenal fucking win a league title. Esteval. But you know what? I honestly think Chelsea, like, player for player, actually does have a better team. But I think Arsenal just plays better as a team and are more consistent. So that's probably why they'll win the league. Marseille equalizer, Newcastle 1-1. Don't tell me it was Greenwood. Aubameyang? Bro, I forgot he even still existed. Oof. All right, can we see actual Barcelona settle this ball here and actually have some possession? I don't even think we've seen Rashford on the ball yet. Koundé trying to get forward here. Closed down by Caicedo. Strong tackle in there. I believe that's Barcelona throwing. Oh, that's an awkward ball for Balde to deal with. Cucurella wide to Garnacho. Is he actually going to take Koundé on this time? No, he's going to go back. Enzo Fernandez. Oh my goodness, that is a beautifully weighted pass. Garnacho puts Koundé on the floor. Oh no! Oh no! And it's gone in the same fucking shit. Oh my goodness, how did the keeper not keep that out? It just trickles across the line, and somehow this is being called offside. How is this possibly offside? Who is offside? Santos puts Chelsea up 2-0. Unless it's Garnacho off this pass here. Yeah, it is. That is such a lovely pass by Fernandez, too. That would have been the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's thanking God there, man. That was shocking. But here come Chelsea again, man. They're going to get the second. Is he going to lay it off? Oh, my goodness. He could have laid it off to Santos. Decided to shoot himself. Esteval was blocked. 3 players in front of him. He definitely should have laid it off. No way. Leverkusen has just made it 2-0. Is that fucking Patrick Schick? Or however you say his name? Great header. City team's washed. Vic, bro, you were so confident. What happened? Juve 2-1? Oh, that's huge. Who scored the second for Juventus? City in the mud. I think Pep was just trying to rest players, honestly. Took him too lightly. Marseille 2-1. Oh my goodness, they've thrown it away. What's going on with Newcastle, man? What a fall off from last season. Rashford, terrible fucking pass. Oh, but can he get on the end of this? No, he can't. Goals are coming in fast. Moretti. No goal for Juve. It doesn't even count. Oh my goodness. They're still in search for their first Champions League win. Aubameyang again? Wait, is it 3-1 now or is it 2-1? Rasmus missed a pen? Holy shit, dude. What's happening right now? Everything's going off. Reece James corner here. Chelsea still looking for the second goal. Barcelona's still in this game, man. I would not put it past them to get an equalizer. They've done a very good job of shutting Lamine Yamal down. Wait, is it 2-0 or is it 2-1? Aubameyang double? Because I thought you said Harvey Barnes scored. Esteval, cross into the box, headed away by Koundé. De Jong trying to bring it down. Here's Marcus Rashford. Yamal in support. Rashford trying to get forward. Can Barcelona just really bad in possession. You don't see that often. I know they're down to 10 men, but they were bad even before the 10 men. Oh my goodness! Estevao, who is this kid? What a finish, man. Holy shit, this kid's different. He just roofed that. Yeah, Barca's cooked. Dude, that was a sickening finish. Santos, too. That all starts from him. Holy shit, man. He's so good at dribbling. Steps on his foot, too. Great finish, man. Just smashes it. Goes around Kubarsi like he's not even fucking there. Unreal. I gotta change the Leverkusen score too. Dude, I'm an L scorekeeper. I always forget to change the score. Could be the next Ahmad. Hey, John, I'm sure you love that. 2 more and you're in business. Estevao, the next Brazilian sensation. Did you see apparently like during the international break, like the games Brazil was playing, apparently like Vinicius and like Estevao was doing like so good and like he was kind of like stealing the light from Vinicius and Rodrigo that they literally just like stopped passing him the ball. At least that's what people claimed. I wonder what Brazil could be interesting in the World Cup. Who do they, in terms of like defenders, like what is their back four? Like Gabriel's solid. Marquinhos, yeah. You know what? They could be really good. They could do something in the World Cup. Vic, my man, what's going on over there? Holland's been warming up since like halftime and he's still not on the field. It's not even a point to put him on anymore. You guys are cooked. You might as well just save him for the Prem. Estevao, ball over the top to him. Brings it down. Eric Garcia tight to him. Tries to put it through his legs. Did he win a free kick for that? He did win a free kick for that. Now Juve made it 2-1. Dortmund pen plus Villarreal red. We actually might be Holland FC. Has Holland, like, what's the longest Holland's ever even been injured in his entire career? Or even just for City? Like, honestly, what would they do if he was injured for, like, 3 months? Holland must have injury or something. He's a robot, bro. Or isn't a robot, bro. Liam Delap on for Garnacho. He actually had a decent performance, Garnacho. Villarreal get a red. McKinney scored for Juventus. Napoli still 0-0. Galatasaray losing. Dortmund 2-0. Guressi again. Did he score the first one? Wait. Who scored the first goal for Dortmund? It was Guressi twice? Oh no, yeah, it was. Okay, here it is. Bayern first, Arsenal second, Inter third, City fourth. So it doesn't even really matter if City loses this game. I think Pep might be prioritizing Prem. Like, if City play their strongest lineup, they'd probably win that game. I mean, it's still not over yet, but looking like they're going to lose. Napoli, Juventus, Marseille is out of there. Ajax are literally last place 0-5. Yikes. Juventus and Napoli, the two big clubs outside of the playoff spots. Benfica, honestly, I feel like should be doing better as well. What fucking team even is this? Paphos FC? Karabag's actually doing decent. Honestly, a draw for them against Napoli. Yeah, that's where they're playing. That'd be huge. Christensen coming in for Barcelona. Napoli finally scored? Oh, shit. I think I just jinxed it for them. And Rafinha back in. Napoli, Scott McSauce, man. Who else? Phil says, damn, I miss him. Dude, why did we get rid of him? I, never understood that. We got rid of him. Actually, take this in for a second and, we all need to realize that we got rid of McTominay to bring in Ugarte. Huh? This shit's embarrassing, man. I don't understand why we sell the players that are actually good and then fucking keep the ones who are shit. Dortmund 3, don't tell me it was Guressi again. Got rid of Ronaldo to bring Xerxes too? Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, De Gea. Yeah, got rid of De Gea to bring in Onana. That's probably the most criminal one. Dude, that shit actually pisses me off, more than, a lot of shit that United's done in the past. is like it's so disrespectful towards De Gea because if De Gea stays, I forgot how many clean sheets he was off Czech's record, but he was damn close. I feel like if he would have stayed, like close enough to the point where if he stays and plays those years where Onana was in there, not only would he have done a better job, he breaks that record as well, obviously. How much was it? 25 million, what we sold McTominay for? I thought it was like 30. But like still, that's way too cheap. And just to piss all that money away on fucking Ugarte. Yeah, like what's another one? Who did Antony technically replace? Like fucking Jesse Lingard? I don't even know. Dude, he won the Golden Glove the season they sacked De Gea. I know, dude. This is so disrespectful. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's very important to have at least one club legend in the board. Oh, absolutely. I feel like that is important. Someone that understands like the identity of the club. This game hasn't been that great, honestly, since the red card. It was actually really, really intense when it was 11v11. It's kind of fallen off a little bit. There's been no hope for Barcelona. Rafinha and Rashford need to be starting, honestly, from now on. How do you start Rashford, Rafinha, and Yamal all at once, though? Like, does one of them go, like, attacking mid, or do you play one of them striker and not play Lewandowski? Like, what's the move there? Man, 2-0 is honestly generous. Like, this could be 4. Those disallowed goals were so close. Leverkusen could break through again here. Imagine they get a third. Imagine. Can he find the shot? There it is. Oh my goodness. Did that go blocked or you just hit that wide? Mazza. Maybe just one of them instead of Torres. Who would you lean, Rafinha or Rashford? Because honestly, if you're a United fan, you say Rashford, but if we're talking like, just who's actually better, it's Rafinha. Anthony replaced Anthony Alanga. Film, don't tell me that. No way the man scored again. Robbed of the Ballon d'Or, Scott McTominay, the best player in the world. You're trolling. Overhead, you're lying. Pedro Neto goes past Kubarsi. Tried to go short side. Keeper stands his ground. It is 2-0. Did McTominay actually score an overhead kick? Dude, do I need to fucking change the stream? Don't tell me he just scored an overhead kick again. Jankovic own goal? Oh my goodness, another chance here for Chelsea. Esteval lays it off. Enzo Fernandez is a bit behind him. He slips. Dude, why can't DAZN just like show me this goal? It's an own goal. Was it actually an overhead kick though? Is that no, like that's still kind of disgusting. Is that an overhead kick? Because I think his foot's still on the ground. This is some crazy fucking... Some crazy flexibility from the man. That's crazy. Like, it kind of is an overhead kick, though. Not that overhead, to be fair. Dude, we'll count it. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. PSG Tottenham tomorrow will be an interesting game. You'd imagine PSG just absolutely rip through them, but who knows? I kind of want to see the end of this Marseille-Newcastle game. We're saying fuck the City game. Dude, Santos is really good as well. Pedro Neto driving forward here. Has Enzo Fernandez in space to the left. It's very unselfish. Finds Liam Delap. Did he? Oh, no. He's offside. Fernandez should have just went himself. Well, I think Enzo might... The pass to Enzo would have been close, too. Delap's onside. It's a question if Enzo's onside. Troy, I'm not looking forward to Arsenal versus Bayern tomorrow. Honestly, this will be the best Bayern versus Arsenal matchup we've ever seen, so I would imagine it would be a good game. And I'm sure the Arsenal... I don't know. I imagine the Arsenal players would be up for it, but definitely the Arsenal fans are going to be up for it. And is it at the Emirates? Arsenal home, right? Enzo might just be onside. Balde could have been keeping him on. Has Greenwood... Greenwood hasn't played a game in the Champions League against an English team like coming back to England yet, right? It is given. It does count. Enzo Fernandez with a man of the match performance. Unreal. No offside. Chelsea up 3-0. Fully deserved. Absolutely have ripped Barcelona apart. Yeah, Kane definitely going to be up for it. A brilliant performance from Chelsea. So it's possible to score goals when it's 11 against 10? Yeah, for real. But to be fair, this Barcelona team's not sitting as deep as what Everton was against us. Look at the gaps between their forwards and everyone else. Like, they just cannot transition into attack. Obviously, they have 10 men, but even before that, like, even with this game continued on to be 11v11, I think Barcelona might have gotten like one, but Chelsea's been dominating. This is the worst performance all season, maybe, for Barcelona. Gittins comes on for Pedro Neto. I need a fourth goal in this game. Give me one more, Chelsea. Yeah. Honestly, I want that for you, John. Rashford coming down the wing. Chalobah sliding. Chelsea and Arsenal play a 4-2-3-1 formation. The Chelsea-Arsenal game is going to be freaking crazy. Sanchez long. I could definitely see Chelsea one more, but are Barcelona going to at least try to save their pride? 3-0 is... Honestly, they might try to get at least one goal back. Cucurella's so good, man. And Liam Delap comes in behind. Oh, that's a nice ball. Could this be the fourth? Esteval brings it down on the chest. Close down, lays it off. Enzo Fernandez. Good save by the keeper. That was a great cross from Delap. I like Delap. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of disappointed when United get him. Like, didn't get him. I was obviously... Šeško is obviously better than Delap, but I would have liked to have both. Like, it's just like a backup striker. I think Delap's great. Chelsea Arsenal is on Sunday. I'll watch that for sure.
Sunday's gonna be a weird day for me because we're playing away for my Sunday league team, and we're playing
It's like a 3.5 hour road trip or something disgusting like that. Play at like 6 p.m. So the game would be over at like 8. And I probably wouldn't get home till honestly like around most likely like midnight, to be honest. And then United play at 4 a.m. the following day, which like my plan is that I'm going to be live for that game, but there could be a chance where I'm just fucking dead and don't end up going live for it. But then I also want to be live for the Arsenal Spurs game as well. Or not Arsenal Spurs, Arsenal Chelsea. It's going to be a kind of a wait and see type of weekend, I think. It also depends how much I play in the game too, even if at all, because my knee is still kind of fucked. The lap would have been good, yeah. Well, that's like, I just want someone who's just like a dog. Xerxes isn't a dog. Like a dog with like a little bit of skill. Because Højlund was kind of a dog, but oh my goodness, great save. Could this be the goal that they're looking for? Good save by Sanchez. Just go to sleep, Troy. Mateta will be in the room. Mateta gonna put me to sleep? Yeah, dude, honestly, probably. It's gonna be, I'm gonna stay up. I probably end up like just staying up, not even going to sleep. Staying up till 4 a.m. just to watch United have some pitiful performance. And I'm hoping we actually have Cunha back, because Ruben said like it wasn't really that bad of an injury. But like, what does exactly that mean? Like, is he supposed to be back for the next game, or like, what's going on there? Tyreek George. It is at the Emirates. That's mental. Our furthest Sunday League away game was like a 1 hour drive. Yeah, I know. I don't know why this team, like, it's literally the only team where we have to drive that far for. Like, all the other teams are literally like right around us pretty much. So they pretty much have to go every other week. They have to fucking drive like 3 hours to play against the team that lives like near us. But yeah, like, it's also going to be like, we actually drew them 3-3 when we played them in the first half of the season. But they're the first place team, and they actually are really good. So it should be an interesting game. Plus, we also have a lot of players injured as well. So I think we're only gonna have like, as of right now, I'm pretty sure we only have 12 players that are gonna go. So we have fucking one sub. Ruben stated it's nothing serious, but his availability for the upcoming Crystal Palace game is uncertain. He will be monitored. I feel like he's not going to end up playing. Or he'll be on the bench maybe, but probably won't start. Because, like, which I honestly think is, like, the right idea. There's no point of fucking forcing players to play and getting injured further. You know, we got to do better at managing actual player injuries, which honestly I think Ruben's done a good job of for the most part. I know that feeling. Yeah, dude. When you have like no subs or just like one sub, like you need at least like 4. Because usually in the game, like, especially like Sunday League, like nobody's actually really that fit. So there's a lot of just like muscle injuries that happen and people go down. And like the last game we played, we only had 2 subs. And there's like 10 minutes left in the game. Everybody was getting injured, and then we didn't even have anybody else to really sub in. So people were like coming out for like 5 minutes and then like having to go back in playing injured. Yeah, you know what's like, why this is for having to drive 3 hours? Why are we playing at 6? Like we were playing early. Like it's gonna suck either way that drive. But like why would I'd rather do it a little bit earlier. Play at like 4 at least. These are the games that suddenly everyone's injured or sick, dude. Exactly. Or people just get like suspended the game before though because they don't want to go. Dude, Juventus throwing it away. They're not gonna get any wins in the Champions League, are they? I kind of want to see what the conditions of the pitch are like because I'm pretty sure it was like disgusting snow. Was it a penalty? Bodo Glimt equalizer from a penalty, I think. Oh, it's not even that bad. There's not even snow on the field. I thought like the whole field was going to be covered in snow. There's not snow anywhere. Oh, no, there is on the sides. But the pitch looks all right. Bodo playing on fake grass. Wait, this is turf? Is it? It doesn't look like turf. Oh my goodness. I think it's safe to say that Barcelona have given up. Like, look at the intense. They're all literally just standing, letting Chelsea pass it around the back. Like, this is embarrassing. Absolutely outclassed from minute 1. Dortmund another pen? John still needs 1 goal in this game. Is he going to get it? Oh, wow, nutmeg there. Can he get on the other end of it? Late challenge. They do win a free kick. Goressi hat trick? Incoming? Missed? Oh my goodness. Did Goressi take it? Yeah, I should have stuck with my original thought process that Chelsea was going to win. I changed my mind saying Barca, but it was always Chelsea. Arsenal win the Premier League and Chelsea win the Champions League? Dude, what if Arsenal win the Premier League and the Champions League? Like, if Arsenal actually beat Bayern tomorrow, that'll be like... I'm gonna start getting real concerned. I'm already concerned. I feel like everybody just thinks Bayern's going to win, but, like, it'll be a good game. Juve 3-2? Oh my goodness, they have scored. Who is it? Is it Jonathan David? I don't know who it is. Was it Jonathan David? Is the Canadians done it? that was class from Yildiz to get that shot off there. Keeper saves it, just falls nicely for Jonathan David for the tap-in. And Juventus might actually get their first win of the Champions League. Leverkusen 2-0 City, dude. Let's all laugh at City for a quick second. Even though I don't think like that's really like it's always funny when City lose, but like they weren't playing like their strongest team. They're still in a good position in the Champions League. It's not really that big of a deal. I wouldn't really sweat too much from that if I was a City fan. Barcelona gave up ages ago. No pressing, no possession. Yeah, dude, this second half is just fucking blown. Like, the red card kind of ruined this game a little bit, to be honest. That's what Man U fans feel like all the time. No, I mean, we have possession. For the most part, depending who it's against. Like, if it's against a lesser team or whatever, we usually have the possession. We just play with no conviction. Barca doing what City are doing, thinking of winning the league. Yeah, like all these teams are going to be safe, most likely. You would think. Oh, Juventus coming in again. Great chance. Oh my goodness, Jonathan David could have scored a second. Yildiz is such a good player. Honestly, I wasn't, when United was linked with Jonathan David, I wasn't really sold on the idea, but as a backup striker, I'm taking him over like Xerxes 100%. Big toe by the Bodo Glimt defender there. So close to getting the second, Jonathan David. The Ole's coming out from the Chelsea fans against Barcelona is crazy. And they just don't even care, man. They're just gonna get disrespected. Yeah, that's a big win for Juve. They needed this one. Still like 2 minutes left. Newcastle having a terrible season. I know, it's so shocking. And like I really don't understand it because I feel like it's the same, like if Isak never left, I still feel like the same thing would be happening, you know what I mean? Like Voltamata's still doing his thing. It's not like they're really having their troubles up front. And like they have a good squad. I'm so confused on why like they just keep losing these type of games. They could have definitely spent like that Alanga money definitely could have been better spent. And they're probably wishing now they never got rid of Elliot Anderson. There is the full-time whistle, man. Chelsea absolutely destroy Barcelona. Not even a contest. Esteval, what a performance. Enzo Fernandez, man of the match. Holy crap, he's good. He's definitely showing his price now. This Chelsea team's the real deal. I'm excited for this Arsenal-Chelsea game. I actually hope Chelsea win and kind of make it... We need to see, like, an interesting title race. Like, if Arsenal just run away with it and they just get to, like... 10 points plus clear by fucking Christmas, then that'll suck. Yeah, City's cooked. Newcastle's cooked. Tomorrow we're definitely going to be live here as well because the Arsenal Bayern game is going to be crazy, and Atletico playing against Inter Milan as well. That should be a good game. But this is where we're going to end the stream. But shout out everybody who was up in the stream. You guys are absolute legends. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. I will be live tomorrow. Still meaning to do this career mode, man. I'm such a piece of shit for that, but it will happen eventually, I promise. But other than that, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. See you in the next one. Peace.